last year, our world was turned upside down.
Yo!
But we're hustlers, and nothing was gonna keep us down.
There you go.
We was able to rise up despite the odds stacked against us. Brooklyn, this is the new flagship shop. Don't get comfortable sitting on that throne, because anyone and everyone will try to take it from you.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
What's going on, Caesar? Jeff in Las Vegas. Good to talk to you again, buddy. How are you?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. I love Las Vegas, man. Oh, man, I love that town.
Oh, man. Well, you going to come visit us soon? We're June 1st. We're 100% opened up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shoot, I might do something even more than that. I'm trying to open up in Vegas, but that's on a later date, man. That's
I'm waiting for you to open up a shop so I get my first tattoo. You got to do it for me.
Oh, say no more. Give me 12 months. I'll be in there. I'll be
Okay.
there.
I'm a native. I'm not going anywhere.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, congratulations on season 9 for Black Ink Crew New York. The crew is emerging from COVID isolation. How are you putting the Black Ink family back together?
I mean, after this whole isolation thing and us losing 113, we basically have to band back together and finally find a new home, find what we're gonna do during these times. You know, these times are unsure. We wasn't sure we was gonna come back with the TV show. We wasn't gonna be sure if we were gonna be able to open up tattoo shops anymore. They came back as new us. Like, it's a whole different cast, but same faces, some new faces, some old faces, and some faces that just ain't going nowhere. And at the end of the day, you're gonna see a different view of life. Because a lot of people think that Black ink is just party and just tattoos. Now we're tackling certain subjects that affect our community, us as a whole, not just the pandemic, but the social unrest, the fact that we all had to basically come up with new hustles just to survive during this COVID. And we didn't get no handouts. We didn't get no loans. We basically had to hustle a whole year by ourselves, because when this COVID thing happened, our last day of shooting was in January, and we didn't come back to basically the next January. So it's been tedious times, very tedious times.
Well, it sounds like you took that time also to do a lot of reflection too. So a lot of changes coming, huh?
Yeah, when the world slows down, you tend to slow down and you get to focus on stuff that's really important besides the everyday grind of trying to get a dollar.
And tell me about the new flagship shop in Brooklyn, right? You got a new location?
And I got where I started at in Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brooklyn. I decided to go back home. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm from Uptown, but where I really started tattooing was on Marcus Garvey between Jefferson and Hancock. And I just felt like it was a full circle. Like, if I'm gonna sit here and keep opening up shops, I needed a home shop. And nothing is more home than Brooklyn. And yeah, Harlem will always be home, but the second home is Brooklyn in New York. And that is now our home base. And honestly, that shop is phenomenal. It's right there on Fulton and New York Avenue. It's I have to say, it's one of my shining stars in my whole regime of tattoo shops.
Well, someone who's from Brooklyn, you've probably seen a lot of changes over the years too, huh? Is gentrification happening in Brooklyn?
It's happening heavily. That's why I went back to Brooklyn, because it's like, when you see gentrification happen, it's not per se that the people from the community get to a stake in it or even have a claim in it, and it's wrong because it's also their community. So what I did was I showed that community of Bed-Stuy that Black Ink franchise cares, and we all can sit here and be entrepreneurs. Like, Black Ink was founded on some young Black kids that just didn't know what they was doing and finally got it right. And thank God we did, because now we can show people what they need to do. And all we try to do is be a shining light in the community, especially during these times. That's all we really want. We can sit here and act like we're bougie reality stars, but that's not our makeup. We come from the hood. We come from these same communities that's struggling. We might not be struggling, but we still are struggling because the people that we have in these communities are struggling. So it's never a time that we can sit here and say, "Oh, we good, we're fine." Nah, we got people that's still there, and so they good, we ain't good.
Well, you call yourself an entrepreneur, but you want to build an empire right here. You want to put a blank ink in all 50 states. That's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, it's something that you gotta shoot for the moon, and even if you fail, you still among the stars. That's how I think. Even if I shoot for 50 and I only went to 25, I tried, and I know whoever picks up the torch behind me is going to do it. But if I get 50 states, I'm going worldwide. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm gonna have one in London, India, in the Caribbean islands. I'm trying to go global.
Go big or go home, right?
Exactly.
Well, Las Vegas is poised to come roaring back, and you got to come visit us and scout out some locations, man, because I think you and Vegas are a perfect fit.
Me too. I love Vegas. Vegas love me. And I can't wait for it to open back up because I'm definitely coming out there. I might come out there for my birthday, June 5th, is opening up June 1st.
That's
Let's
it,
do
man.
it.
Yeah, you got it. Caesar, congratulations, man. I got so much admiration for you. Always great to talk to you. And we'll talk again soon, buddy. Okay?
All right, brother. See you soon.